Check out that puppy. And check out this kitty. Today I want to show you how you can get rich in tech without actually investing in the riskiness of tech. Now, some of these toys that I just showed you, and you can see their ballerinas hanging in behind me, are because we just made a 2-year-old girl happy and celebrated her birthday. And we were so excited, and she got a kitchen, which is what I just kind of carried in. We have to set that all up. But just had a fantastic holidays, and I hope you guys have too. And welcome to 2020. I know I'm excited. I hope you are as well. Now, today I want to talk about a subject that I don't cover all that much, the Toronto real estate market. Get it? Got it. I do it all the time, right? But today I want to incorporate a little bit of a flair to it, if you will. I want to talk about investing in technology. Now, in many ways, these things actually overlap. Check out this article. I didn't make this up. I'm not this creative. I actually got this idea from this article. Take a look. The article reads, "Get rich in North America's fastest growing tech hub without investing in tech." As many of you might know, especially in its infancy, investing in technology can be a very risky venture. However, when we look at real estate, we see the stability and the ongoing passive income that isn't really comparable in any other form of investment. Maybe we can mix the two together. So let's start off with everything that makes Toronto awesome. Toronto is the 4th largest city in North America. It's actually in the last decade increased in its real estate prices 131%. And it's consistently in the top rankings from articles like The Economist for livability. Now, I'm not gonna go on, and any of you who live here know Toronto is a great place, but I actually did a video on where does Toronto stand globally. If you wanna get a little bit more insight on why Toronto stands out among the others on a national and global scale, you're gonna wanna check that video out. But why does that even matter? If we're investing in technology, even if we're investing in Toronto, the reason is REITs, real estate investment trusts, which is the primary vehicle for investing in real estate if you're gonna get involved in the markets. They focus on the primary objective, location, location, location. And we happen to have it. Toronto is, according to CBRE in 2018, the fastest growing tech employer in all of our continent. And this is why many people are quick to say, you know what? Maybe Toronto and technology are one and the same. Fun fact as well, this is the very first time a Canadian city has even been in the top 5. So we know Toronto is growing quickly as far as tech goes, but why? Why would people want to come here? Well, I think there's 2 reasons. The number one reason, I think, is value. Now, the American dollar has done very well recently, and because of that, you are getting relatively low cost for high ability as far as advancements in technology here in Toronto. The second reason is because we have the talent, a big part of which comes from immigration. Now, of all the city residents, actually 51% of them are born overseas and they've come here. That's compared to New York, which sits at about 40%. And the programmers, engineers, and developers that we have here in Toronto have actually grown by over 50% in the last 5 years. That outpaces even San Francisco. It's no wonder we have companies like Microsoft, Alphabet, and Shopify wanting to come into the Greater Toronto area. Things have progressed so far that today we are actually considered a brain gain. Check out this clip here.
Now, what's coming about? Is it that people who are getting educated in Toronto are getting educated in the tech fields and choosing to stay here? Because for so long, the narrative in Canada has been the brain drain. Even if we would prepare people for the jobs of today and the future, they just went south of the border.
Yeah, that was the historic narrative, and it's changed completely. So with that one particular metric, which we looked at quite carefully, Toronto not only has reversed that brain drain, we now have a brain gain. We have more jobs than we do have tech graduates, but we have the largest brain gain, again, of any market in North America. So fairly incredible reversal of that trend.
If you're someone who wants to get involved investing in technology, but you really don't trust the fluctuations in this industry, especially investing in stocks, and especially if they're in their infancy, it's one of the higher risk ways of investing, but also has a huge payout, which you don't want to miss on. But then you're able to combine this with the diversification and the passive income and the stability that only real estate can offer, then maybe perhaps we've found a way to do that. So that to say that maybe we found a platform where you can have all of the good stuff investing in technology, but not really having to invest in technology. Make sure you slam the subscribe button. We're going to continue to put out fantastic content. I'll see you next time. Take care and keep it real.